Good morning, everyone. It's the 10th of December 2013. My name is Charlie Veitch. I just want to follow on from, all my videos and say that I believe the natural progression for my work is to go into politics now and start the Indigene political party, or Indigene, whichever way you wish to pronounce it. The word itself contains two important factors. Obviously it comes from the word indigenous, and within that there is also the word gene, which is a homage to our genetic background, to our culture, to the fact that we are these overclocked conscious apes, primates, in this world, doing our very best to be happy and to create a fair and just and tolerant society. And I think it's important to not throw the baby out with the bathwater. And what that expression means is yes, be horrified by the things we get wrong, be horrified by the traumas we inflict on one another, but don't throw out the entire social organization of the Western world, which does wonderful things as well as atrocities. And I do believe that history is moving in the direction of progress, that the Western world is getting more fair, more just, more tolerant, and more understanding, and also more advanced in its scientific and moral discoveries. I mean, I speak of ambulance services and the fact that you might suffer a terrible motorbike accident, and within minutes the best paramedics in the world will come and save you. If need be, a helicopter will be dispatched to make sure that they can try and save your life. We have very high literacy rates in the West, in Britain particularly. It's the law that children have to be educated to read and write and to try and think critically. Whether they can all attain that fact, that's a different matter, a different cultural programming matter entirely. We have some very strong laws in this country in terms of equality, in terms of not discriminating, in terms of making sure that there is an attempted equal opportunity. Of course, this doesn't always work in practice, but this is obviously a work in progress. I think a big issue with the main political parties is that they're so partisan, they have to really cater to their demographic, be it Tory or Lib Dem or Labour. They really have to stick to what they've always done, and they have a failure of communication to explain to people why they have to do certain things, why they have to send troops there, why they have to cut the social state here, why the bailouts had to happen. And I think what we need, what is essential, is a critical voice that isn't conformist in Parliament or wherever the political party takes off, in France, in America, in Germany. There needs to be a political party for deep thinkers, for intellectuals, for people who see the kind of utilitarian principle as a bit unfair. Like, there are aspects of democracy and the greatest good for the greatest number, which is fair, which is entirely reasonable. But for people who might be striving for different things, to not fit into the greatest number, you can feel slightly oppressed by the majority. For people who have minority views or who have different ways of looking at the world, you can sometimes feel that there's this giant leviathan of public opinion or of governmental policy that doesn't quite apply to you. So where's the party for the atheists? Where's the party for the people who reject mainstream religion? Where's the party for people who have an adult view of reality? Well, let's start one. So I know the irony of an anarchist starting a political party, but seeing as the entire universe seems to be a dance between two polar extremes, the conceptual extremes of on and off, one and zero, male and female, anarchistic and statist, moral and immoral. Anyway, this is an experiment. The whole 4 or 5 years of my channel has been a live experiment to do what's best. So, Indigene political party, I want your vote.